Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with yet another Starcraft Remastered replay cast, and once again I have a very interesting game here in between Rain and Flash. So let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. As you have spawned here in the upper right part in the purple, it is of course Rain with his AK Mini Maxi, and I hope he's actually going to play serious right now. After casting a game with him, he actually did play very seriously versus Flash after getting bunker rushed by Flash, so this game should also be available here onto this channel. There's the opponent, there is Flash spawning here in the low right with in the yellow with his AK, the barcode and the W or the double V like Victor. Let's have a look what exactly they will prepare for us. Once again, a short replay. As you can see, the one with the bunker rush had around 7 minutes. This one's 11 minutes long. So let's see if Flash is once again going to be try to be aggressive. He's actually showing us that he's very aggressive. He's showing us new strategies with defensive matrices and so on. Lots and lots of factories, bio into factories actually versus the Zerg. Let's see what he has up his sleeve now versus Rain, who is opening up here very standardly with a pylon and a gateway next to his nexus. So no intentions for him to go for fast expansion. Supply depot next to the command center once again to micro the queens out of danger in case there would be a attack. And there we have the barracks. So pretty standard stuff here. 1 minute and 40-second mark. Rain starts his scouting out on the map as he is adding gas first, and very soon he should of course continue with a pylon. Also Flash now moving out with his SCV to scout the map, so nothing out of the ordinary. There's the gas. In case I'm missing something, here is the production tab in the upper left part. They will meet now, and this might sound some alarm clocks here for Rain, as he knows that Flash is very aggressive early on, so he might focus on going into those dragoons early on very fast. There is the probe now entering the base from Flash. We have another nice supply depot to block here the entrance. Probe already being annoying, dealing a little bit of damage, but the first Marine should of course be able to push this back very fast. This could be the factory already here for Flash, so there it is. And he did pull 8 SCVs to rush the Protoss. Let's see if this is indeed going to be once again his strategy here to go for a rush, as he did scout the base. Or did he actually scout now? That's very interesting. He's actually moving back to another location. Maybe he was just hurrying up here into the ramp, but I'm pretty sure he saw the gateway there. So let's see what exactly is still scouting here. So that's very interesting here for Flash. He might have missed the scout from Rain, so this could be very bad for him. It was the ramp, there was the gateway, so I'm pretty sure he moved towards this fact, but he's still scouting the map. Interesting enough, the Marines are still patrolling the map. So maybe after the replay I will be going to see what exactly happened there. Maybe Flash with a huge mistake here, a huge blunder, as he's still scouting the map. And there we have the expansion for Rain. So yeah, with that, Flash is now going to a normal gameplay. He's actually going also for his expansion, and he's still actually scouting the map, so quite interesting. He might have missed, or he might have just scouted here the expansion. He might have missed the ramp here, even though the gateway was very close towards the ramp. Maybe he just hurried up, and now finally the SCV is still moving out. So Flash right now, I believe, sending out his vulture, still scouting the maps, and now finally he's actually moving out into the correct direction. But there's already a dragoon waiting. Now finally he sees the pylon, so he knows of course that this is the location from Rain. He might have scouted also for some proxy pylons, but in the end I believe he was just hurrying up too fast to scout, and his SCV didn't have vision, and he just migrated him way too fast. But hold on, actually he's making it forward with his vulture, and he might be lucky to snipe one probe or two. One is getting sniped, second one also taking some damage, and in the end this will be taken care of. But I believe 2 probes have been killed here. 1 SCV is going to be taken care of. So Flash with some early mistakes here into this game, not very usual for him. Like I said, I'm going to check out the scouting path of the SCV once again here for Flash. So perhaps with that he did lose of course some timing, some tempo, and now Rain with a very comfortable defense here versus the vultures from Flash. So we're going into actually a normal gameplay. No early harassment here by Flash, no intentions for him to go for a rush. He's actually playing very normally, very safe, planting those mines, of course not allowing the Protoss to move out with his Dragoons. The Protoss will very likely need an observatory very soon. And there it is, nicely hidden here in the back with this one pylon. And Flash slowly but steadily gaining more and more of a map awareness as we've passed the 5-minute mark. So interesting stuff here. Flash with some mistakes early on. 29 workers for him, 30 for Rain, so that's pretty nice stuff as we see finally some upgrades going out here for the Vulture speed. Engineering bay for the upgrades. We have one tank being produced and some SCVs here for Flash as Rain still on a stalemate, still playing very safe, just preparing his economy, his macro orientated game, adding more gateways. There is a robotics facility bay. He might go for some shuttles, but currently there's just an observer being made, so he wants to have as much control as possible of the map and as much vision versus Flash. And he's actually preparing another expansion here into this location, so very nice macro orientated gameplay here by Rain, taking the expansion at around the 6-minute and 10-second mark. And actually the Dragoons have left here the pod, only one is being able to guard this, and the Vultures will actually make it here forward. So Rain with some small mistake here, of course he tried to clear the way for the expansions there, but he will suffer, he will lose a couple of workers here. However, not that many actually, and 3 Vultures have been sniped now, as now the Dragoons from Rain make it more and more forward, clearing more mines. A very fast observer indeed here for Rain, as he might be even lucky to snipe a siege tank or two. Notice that siege tank ability has now just been started. The bunker already taking some damage. The tank might be sniped here, so nice move here by Rain, but in the end 2 Dragoons will also fall, and in the end it was a pretty fair trade as 3 Dragoons have fallen against 2 tanks. So yeah, very nice stuff. But hold on, the reinforcements are actually pulling forward, and this bunker will surely fall here as 4 Dragoons are sniping it. Still no siege tank ability, and Flash is actually hurting. The Dragoons will also be nicely kited back and forward, but there's 3 tanks now and another Dragoon has fallen, so a nice early harassment here by both players. We see a Reaver getting produced. Siege tank ability is going to be soon done, so I believe the position here on the high ground for the siege tank will be very good. But now Flash knows that he has to react with some turrets versus the incoming shuttle gameplay with the Reaver. So is this going to be perhaps the winning move by Rain? Let's have a look. They're not that. Finally Flash knows of course the timing from the shuttle drop, so he has some turrets. The tanks have been sieged up, and where exactly is Rain going to choose to attack? There's even a turret here, so Flash making it very hard here for Rain to attack, as the shuttle has now finally taking 2 Zealots this time, so no Dragoon, just 2 Zealots with 1 Reaver. We have him, so let's see how this is going to work out. The Dragoons in the meantime taking control of the exit here from Flash, not allowing him to move out. A nice engineering way floating here in the air as the shuttle makes his way slowly but steadily towards the main from Flash. And there we have more and more expansions here for the Protoss, as yeah, in comes the drop attempt by Rain. Another Reaver is getting produced. The engineering bay will see this. The Dragoons also moving a little bit closer, but of course Flash now reacting with the tanks. None of them are sieged up yet, so nice damage will be taken. The Reaver also takes some damage, but in the end the tanks will survive here very closely and nicely microed. But now slowly but steadily the SCVs will take damage. One after the other is getting sniped. Still Flash with 47 workers versus the already 53 here for Rain, as Rain has of course the other expansion and not allowing here Flash to move out from his main. We also see the upgrade for the vehicles, as the shuttle is actually returning now home with the Reaver. He might just pick up another Reaver, so this can be very deadly. Also transitioning to more and more gateway units, so let's see how this is going to work out. Flash pretty much getting blocked here, not deciding to move out yet. He's expecting another attack. So Rain with a very nice game by him, as very soon another drop is going to happen. Even speed has been done here for the shuttle, so this can be very deadly indeed. Flash is pinned down, he has to defend, and he's actually deciding to move out a little bit with some SCVs. This could be a push versus a push, but it's double Reavers, and soon we might have Flash taking serious damage here out of the Reavers. So the timing push is coming forward, but a tank already has been sniped. Another Vulture has been sniped, so Rain very fast with his micro. Same can be said here for Flash, as he's slowly but steadily pushing out, sieging and unsieging. Of course Rain knows this is buying time for his expansions, Very smart gameplay here. So the tanks, of course, not that much mobile versus the fast moving shuttle in the air, and slowly but steadily the push continues, but the bouncing balls from the reavers are dealing more and more splash damage, and one unit after the other is actually getting snapped. Some dragoons are making it here forward, but yeah, the real damage will of course happen into the middle of the map. The siege tanks not that much mobile. The mines now, however, dealing lots and lots of damage as two vultures have brought here forward, but in the end the real damage dealers will of course be those siege tanks. And then notice how nice Rain is winning more and more time as his economy should be able to kick in really early. So the siege tanks, of course, not that fast. The shuttle is still here unbound with the reavers. Some dragoons are moving forward, but slowly but steadily siege tank after siege tank is following up here for Flash. Speed for the zealots will also be done very soon. One weapons upgrade, and the siege continues here actually for Flash as he's nicely unsieging some tanks and re-sieging the new tanks, even placing some mines. So good stuff, but still losing unit after unit. This Reaver already with 11 kills for him. So yeah, one Reaver I believe has been sniped by the tanks, and the siege continues here. Nice skilled move here by Rain, dropping the zealots, soaking up the damage, and then the Reaver will deal of course more damage, but at the same time the tanks very deadly as two vultures have been sniped here. Very nice stuff here. I believe Rain is just counting weight on massive amounts of zealots, but Flash moving more and more forward with a nice timing push. There are those zealots already taking some damage, but it's really so many zealots here moving forward, and those mines will actually work here versus Flash, as he will be able to take so much damage. Zealot after zealot is falling indeed, but still lots and lots of dragoons in the back. I don't think Rain should engage here. Yeah, I believe he just needed more and more time as the so many tanks here for Flash in the back. Let's have a look at the upgrades. One weapons upgrade. So in the end, a nice timing push here by Flash. Rain tried to counter it, but we can see how strong tanks are in the middle of the game. And let's see the shuttle also taking some damage. Sadly here for Rain, I don't think he should have attacked here, but in the end, of course, he needed to do something as those expansions would have been in danger. So Flash once again showing us a great timing push. No science vessels for him, just tanks with vultures and some Goliaths. Let's just check his scouting pass once again, just out of curiosity. What exactly did he do with that SCV? There is the SCV. I believe he just migrated way too fast. What exactly did he do? So there's the gateway. In comes the... Oh, the SCV actually just stopping here, interesting enough. Perhaps waiting for a fast expansion. Maybe Flash forgot about this as the rope came in. So I believe at this point Flash was pretty sure that the expansion would have been there. So what a mistake here by him, not moving out on the ramp, and yeah, just pretty much stopping here. I believe he just pretty much forgot. He just microed the SCV out of danger. With that, the SCV now moving into another location. So interesting stuff here indeed. Nicely done by him. So yeah, let's just check the stats once again very quickly. Nice APM here for Rain, but Flash actually showing us that Terran is really strong if you are aggressive with them. So you don't need to turtle up with your tanks, with your vultures at home. You can do timing pushes. This can be very deadly. Even though the zealots had speed, those tanks in the back nicely spreaded. I was thinking that Rain had the advantage there with the zealots. I was thinking that those mines would just do the splash damage towards the tanks as well, and I believe more shuttles would have been better for him. But yeah, in the end, Flash knows of course the timing from everything, and he just decided to be aggressive to push out, this time winning him the game very convincingly. So nice performance by him. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be seeing of course in the next replays. This is Tommy signing out.